Hey guys, Danielle McCarthy here again from My Potential Psychology. So as some of you might have seen, I jumped online this morning to discuss the stress response in our brain and our body and what's actually happening in our bodies when we become stressed. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that one before you watch this one, because that's going to help make sense of what we're going to do over the coming weeks in order to de-stress our lives and our bodies. So I'm going to jump now into the first strategy that I have for you guys. So from that video this morning, we talked about calming the fight or flight response down and making sure we stay out of it so we can keep the higher functioning part of our brain switched on. So one of the most effective tools for this is something that's so underrated, and that's our breathing. Our breathing is so incredibly important for calming that stress response system down. Okay, so what happens when we become stressed or anxious is that we typically start taking short, shallow breaths from up here in our chest. And that actually just triggers all of those stress symptoms and gets us into that fight or flight state, which is where we want to avoid being. Okay, so our breathing is super, super important. Where we actually want to be breathing from is down here in our bellies or our abdomens, okay? This is the way we were designed to breathe. If you see a newborn baby, I know I've got a 6-month-old at the moment, so I keep referring back to babies, but you watch them breathe and their little bellies go up and down, up and down, up and down. So that's the way we were designed to breathe, but over time we just develop nasty habits, and we're all guilty for it at some point in time or another. So we just want to correct our breathing, and for some of us who are chronic chest breathers, it'll be a sort of a path towards retraining your body, I guess, how to breathe properly. So breathing down here in our belly, what we want to do is put one hand on our belly and one hand on our chest. And I just want you to start breathing in and out through your nose, just normally to begin with. So just in and out. And I want you to see if you can become aware of where you notice your breath most in your body. Do you notice it down here in your belly, or is it up here in your chest? Is it 50-50? Just notice what's going on. Where's your breath? And just get a rough percentage in your head of where your breathing is from. So is it 20-80, 60-40? Where's your breathing predominantly occurring, in your chest or in your belly? Now, as you continue breathing normally, I want you to imagine that there's a balloon in your belly. And as you breathe in through your nose, I want you to try to blow that balloon up. So as you inhale, the balloon goes up and your hand on your belly goes out. And as you exhale, that balloon goes down. So inhale, balloon goes up, exhale, balloon goes down. So I just want you to focus on that for a moment, and with every breath you take, just see if you can get it down past your chest and into your belly to blow that balloon up before letting it deflate again. So essentially, you want to be moving towards a place where your bottom hand is going out and in, and your top hand is staying relatively still and not moving at all. So it's going out on the in-breath and then back towards your spine on the out-breath. And my only final point on this one is that on your exhale, you want that exhale to be really long, so longer than your inhale. You want to really make sure you empty all of that air out before filling it back up again. So a nice long exhale. Okay. So the reason breathing is so important is that when you actually breathe down here in your abdomen, that helps trigger a nerve that helps calm that fight or flight response down, okay? So it's one of the first things that goes when we become stressed is our breath up to here to our chest, and it can become a really important indicator of when we are feeling stressed, and when you notice that breath moving up there, a good time to stop, slow things down and move it back down into your belly, and that'll help calm a lot of those stress symptoms down and keep you out of the fight or flight response, okay? So breathing. Belly breathing, so basic, but so effective. So That's going to form one of your homework tasks. Each day over the next week, I want you to just practice for a couple minutes a day or 20 breaths, whatever works for you, on getting that breath further and further down into the belly until you're breathing down there 100% of the time. Okay, not just when you're stressed, all the time. In terms of homework, so there will be a couple of other exercises. However, I'll get to them tomorrow when we introduce a new strategy. But you can get the homework document now, so you can start ticking off your deep breathing exercise when you do it. To get that document, all you have to do is in the send message box on our Mind Potential page, you just need to type in homework 1. So I'll write it here for you so you can see. So you literally just need to type in that word homework and the number 1, and you'll get that document sent to you. And that'll have the homework for the week. Anything you don't understand on there yet, don't stress about, because we're going to cover that tomorrow. But for now, you can get started on the deep breathing. Okay, so go type in homework 1 and get started on de-stressing. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.